Hello, everyone. I'm back with another episode of Quiet Corner. I'm your host, Michael Brown, and I am here with my guest, Ms. Donyale Canada.
Hey, Michael.
Hi. She was all my years of knowing Miss Canada. She is a great person. She does a lot at the school that not a lot of people know about, and I feel that this interview could shine light upon it. You know. How you doing, Miss Canada?
I'm doing wonderful, Michael. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Thank you. I'm glad for you to be here as well. Okay, Miss Canada. We usually start slow here with our first 5 questions.
All right.
First one is, what's the sound that always calms you?
Stillness and probably the sound of crashing waves and any type of spa music mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next question.
Okay.
What book or scripture has stayed with you lately?
Jeremiah 29:11. I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, but to provide hope for your future. Jeremiah 29:11.
My next question. How do you recharge when the world feels loud?
Wow. Dang, that's a good question, Mike.
Thank you.
Honestly, I probably just get really quiet and I focus in on something. So, for example, like if I'm in the middle of a basketball game or event, something like that, I'll lock in on something and just breathe. And that's how I do it. I have to shut everything out because otherwise I will just go sit somewhere and maybe go to the restroom.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
to breathe and come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who taught you what strength feels like?
I would say my mother and my grandmother. Um, just strength, resilience, independence, working hard, and then just understanding that these life cycles that we have, they're temporary. They're temporary moments in time. Yeah, and so you're not always going to be stuck in the same space, right? So, like, you're in high school right now. Once you leave here, that's a moment.
Yeah.
You go on to the next moment. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
When do you feel most seen, even in silence?
Even in silence, when it's, wow, dang, these are good, Mike.
Thank you.
These are good, very thought-provoking questions. Honestly, I would say that I feel seen the most. It's going to sound strange uh, when I have successes, because I have my own internal barometer or measurement for wins, right? So if an event goes really well, a meeting goes well, or I'm able to provide resolutions, um, those are internal wins. And ultimately, if people are happy with the outcome, that feels me. And then I feel seen because I know that I was a part of that. So strangely enough, I don't mind being behind the curtains because the wins, the recharge comes from myself. You know. So yeah.
You're the first lady that I've had on my podcast,
Oh yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
congrats on that.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
So first off, I would like you to just tell me a little bit about yourself and all your successes.
Oh wow, Mike. Okay. So just a little bit about myself. I think you've kind of been around a lot of it. 8 years here at Legacy School of Sports Sciences, um, and then probably a 20-year career in college athletics. So worked at Texas State University, where I was a director of basketball operations. Worked at Texas A&M for a little bit. Um, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Shoot, where else? Concordia University in Austin, and then at three major Division One athletic conferences. Conference USA. You familiar with that? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
How about the Ohio Valley Conference?
I have not heard of that one.
Toledo.
Yes.
You know Toledo.
Yeah.
They're in the Ohio Valley Conference. The Mid American Conference, and the SWAC. Familiar with the SWAC? Yeah. So, in all of those, probably championships is what I worked in and the most. And then I've also worked on probably six NCAA women's Final Fours, two NCAA Division One men's Final Fours, and then a college World Cup soccer. Yeah.
You've done a lot.
I have, yeah, and that's probably the Cliff Notes version because I don't want to bore you to death or your fans. So, but I've done a lot. I've done a lot. Actually, I left out WNBA. I was a part of the team that brought the WNBA to San Antonio, the San Antonio Silver Stars. So I worked for the Spurs for a little bit. Won a championship ring with them. So that's a success. I think
Yeah,
that
it
was a
is.
pretty dope opportunity there. So, yeah, yeah.
So with all your successes, how and when did you know or learn that you are introvert?
I will say I learned that I was an introvert through the testing. All right. So you're probably most familiar with e-colors that we do here at Legacy. But over the course of my career, also took the Myers-Briggs test. So on paper, that told me, just based on my responses, that I skewed more towards being an introvert. I would say in practice, though, um, learning that, but then also, interacting with people, it showed me quite a bit that I'm an introvert. Like I don't do a whole lot of small talk. Get to the meat and potatoes of the situation, which um, could make people think I don't like talking to them. But it's just you're thinking, you're listening, and you want to kind of move on to the next thing. But then also it made me understand that's why I prepare. Right? I'm always planning. I'm always thinking because I'm spending a lot of time analyzing everything, and that's I think getting a greater understanding of that's where it kind of comes from. So yeah, yeah. So Mike, I think this is a great platform that you've started here. To be honest with you, but I am curious. So when did you learn that you were an introvert?
Well, there wasn't a specific time where I learned.
Okay.
It was like that my parents like kept telling me like I should like talk to people and like try to hold conversations, try to meet new people, and I was like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to do that. Like, cause like
Yeah.
I don't really like go out of my way to talk to people that I don't really know.
Hmm.
So like, and my dad was telling me that he was kind of like that as well.
Yeah.
And then my mom searched it up and she found out
Hmm.
that the word was introverted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I learned.
I think it's dope because you're learning that that's the personality trait that you have early on. So I think it's pretty dope. It's a nice space that you have here. There's nothing wrong with being quiet. Never miss an opportunity to keep your mouth closed.
And for my next question,
Mhm.
have you ever been misunderstood because of your silence?
All the time. All the time. I think, shoot, just being here at Legacy, most people see me and think I'm mean, right? Because I don't talk a whole lot. I'm in the hallways and I'm quiet, right? So people think there are tunnels under the campus because I always seem to pop up on people.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just, yeah, so I'm misunderstood. People think I'm rigid, mean, right? I don't like them. All of those judgments come because I'm not out there. You know, I'm not small talking with people. I'm not um, engaging in different conversations or putting myself in places to engage in conversations if I don't really know you or if the conversation that you're carrying on is not something of interest to me. I'm not going to do it. So, yeah, all the time. All the time. And that's why when people do see me outside, they're like, oh my God, Miss Donyale, man, she off the chain. Yes, I am. But there's a time and a place. At Legacy School of Sports Sciences, sometimes it's not. So, yeah. How about you?
I definitely feel the same way because like um, in the game I play like football,
Mm-hmm.
so like everyone's loud and stuff, and some people always expect you to be loud and like want to get in the limelight and stuff, but I just like to be silent. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and lots of people think since you're silent, you lack confidence in your
Mm-hmm.
game, and you're not gonna be as good as what like lots of people think they are.
That
But
is crazy. Yeah.
I like to be silent at the end of the day. I don't really like to have hold conversations with many people.
Mm-hmm.
when really I can do a lot of things while I'm silent. You wouldn't expect me to do these things. So I just can't stay silent.
I think that's what's misleading, right? You have a lot to say, right? And a lot of times, because you have that introverted personality, people think you don't have anything to say, but you do. You have a lot to say because you've thought, rethought, analyzed things to death, but you have a lot to say. I think it's interesting that you bring up the sports situation because as good as I was, dual sport athlete, I'm a state champion in the 100 meters. In high school, still out of the city of Austin, nobody else has won it yet, right? I was a high jumper, played basketball, all of those sports, but I never trash talked. It wasn't my personality to do that. I always felt like my game was going to speak for itself, and I don't have to tell you I'm coming because you're going to see me. So that was very, some people would think, oh man, she's not, like you said, that I'm not confident or anything like that, but I had all the confidence in the world. I was that chick. I am that chick, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have to tell you that. You're going to find out. So I think that's really neat. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
For my next question,
Yeah.
what routines, rituals, or people keep you grounded?
What team? I would say good sleep, regular spa dates. I do love a good massage and a good day at the spa, but I'd say in my daily stuff, it is waking up, starting my day with prayer, riding to work in silence to think about the day, planning that out. And then once I get here, I would say, the people that I work around, I mean, honestly, I would tell you, your dad's probably one of them. When he is here, he can kind of bring me back. And because of his personality, he's not a rah-rah guy. And yeah, that's probably it. So I would say silence, prayer, and just planning out my day. Yeah. So, Mike, what routines do you have? What keeps you grounded?
Since you said spa dates, I like to get my back scratched a
Okay.
lot.
All right.
It feels great. Very relaxing. Helps me get my mind off things and just great feeling.
Yeah.
But really, routines, I would say like I wake up every morning, talk to God. He's the first one that I thank for being there for me during my sleep because I'm vulnerable, And just ask him for a great start of the day and to be with me during the day. People, I would say God is again, and also my mom, my dad, and, like my family, and also my friends. 'Cause, I can definitely go to my mom and my dad to talk to them about anything, like to help me through stuff. And I can relate with my friends all the time because we're all, since we're in a group, we all have a similar thought process and similar end goals. So we all kind of think similarly.
Yeah.
And we could just relate on certain struggles that we have, and we can bond together and grow from it and overcome what we're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, birds of a feather do flock together. That's where that comes from. If you're like-minded people and you're around like-minded people, it helps. It's pretty dope.
And so, thank you, Miss Canada, for
You're most welcome.
This is really good. This is great.
Yeah.
Learned a lot. And, you're the best. You're the
Well,
best.
thank you. Thank you. You are the best.
Yeah.
Get them all day long, twice on Sunday.
Before we close, I always ask this to my guests. What would you say to the person listening right now, the one who's trying to stay grounded, stay faithful, and stay focused? What do they need to hear?
I would say that you don't have to be loud to be strong. Clarity lives there. Continue to be comfortable in the quiet, faithfully focused and unshaken, and understand that the world may not always notice, but that doesn't mean that you're not making waves.
Heard it here, folks. Yeah. That's it for today's Quiet Corner. Remember, be still, be seen, be exactly who God made you to be. Until next time, stay quiet and keep working.